Anime Tales is delayed again. Update 5 has been delayed. Well, multiple things have been delayed. But let's get right into it. So let's look at the announcement. So a couple days ago, Kelvin mentioned that they are delaying World 2's release because of two developers leaving. I don't know why they left. I want to assume maybe their contract ended or they didn't want to develop for a game that wasn't doing very well. No offense to the team. Anyway, here's a little sneak peek of what looks like. Hold on, I saw this earlier. I thought it was like a wave, a big tidal wave coming to you. So that's a pretty freaking cool ability. Now today, 10:45 p.m., D shed, due to some unforeseen circumstances, both in and outside of the team, we will have to postpone the update by another 48 hours, fully polish and adjust our systems to accommodate this net revamp. A large portion of the changes and delay stems from changing a lot our backend scripts and converting our existing power skins, accessories, and much more to fit as well. We ask for your patience and understanding for another 40 hours while we polish up our systems for a smooth revamp. The snap changes will be worrying, especially with World 2 releasing soon. Expect more sneak peeks. And I broke my keyboard. So this was to be expected. I knew when Kelvin announced that it wasn't going to take a week for them to do it. It took them 2 weeks, almost 2.5 weeks. Now, I asked Ode Trademark questions. Now, I don't have it pulled up, but I'm going to try to follow along with the lines he said. I asked him a question saying, what do you think about the stat revamps for Anime Tales? He said, it's cool. However, it's too late. They should have done it day one, and they're going to lose. They already lost a whole bunch of other players, which is 100% agreeable. This stat revamp could have worked for the game. The problem is they're probably going to get more new player bases instead of returning players, if that makes sense. Here's how I look at it. I think if the revamp works, the game's going to keep building new players to the point where it might break a few thousand. And then the old players will see the game spot but off and be like, oh, it's doing good. So they're going to come back, and then the numbers are going to keep rising. I'm hoping that's what happens. But yeah, he made a really solid point that there were so many bugs on release, things like that the release was rough and it just screwed the game. And I 100% agree with OTM. Moving past that, we have some sneak peeks. So I think we looked at these ones already, but we're gonna look at this. So it looks like we have Gear 5. No, we have Naruto. I don't know his version where he turns into like Kumara, kind of, but there he is. Looks cool. And there's another version. And then we have this guy, Minato, I think his name is. And then we have this chained ability, where you can ooh, what's that ability? Hold on. But yeah, you have this chain ability. I'm wondering what this V ability is. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, that is sneak peeks. I believe Kelvin was, but he was talking to everyone in this channel a bit earlier. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, this delay was to be expected. I'm going to share my thoughts on the game. You guys can, this is basically what you need for the video, but I'm going to add on to it. The game, the devs worked so hard, and I hate the game having less than 1,000 players. There's nothing I can do about it. There is something that devs can do about it, but I'm afraid it might be too late. I'm hoping that's not the case. The game could come back. Alright, but I'm going to leave you on with this. Just know that yes, it's frustrating what Anime Tales is doing. And I used to be one of them that got frustrated. I quit mostly because of the whole reason and other stuff, of course, and the lack of transparency. But yes, I want the game to be successful, and I want the devs. I wish the devs everything. And if this game fails, I have no doubt in my mind they're going to make an even better game with a solid release. I really wish Kelvin and Deesh was more transparent, because they're not. I know Deesh said they would be, but they really need to. Look at this. They said today at 10:45 p.m., which is almost bedtime for everyone in the world, unless I could be wrong, but a lot of people, close to bedtime, nighttime, late, maybe in the morning, things like that, that they're delaying the update. I swear they should have known that at least a few hours or a day before that they weren't going to get this done. They could have just sent out a, hey, the update might get delayed, and then boom, they just did that out. All the hype gone. Kelvin, yesterday, Saturday, at 6:58 on a Saturday, they're delaying the whole thing by a week. The World 2 by a week. You know what? Saturday isn't horrible because they usually update Sundays for whatever reason, but like, they should have known this. You know? That is the only problem I'm seeing right now, is like, they know all this stuff, and they could easily just, sure, let's say if they think they can get the update done by Sunday, and it doesn't. At least say that you're in a delay, and let's say if you do get it done before the delay, it's okay, because you have more time to test, you have more time to do other things, and relax. My whole point is, I just wish the devs, like, shared things earlier instead of doing it last minute, because I think they know things beforehand, and it takes them forever, and it's frustrating. But I'm going to end here. You all have a great rest of your day.